In a very soft and friendly interview with Channel 4 News, Keir Starmer essentially confirmed that he's not the one actually in charge of the Labour Party. Okay, this is funny because the interview was supposed to be light-hearted. It was Channel 4 News. It's with Krishnan Guru Murthy person who's very left-wing. And it was light-hearted. It was supposed to be jokey. But during the interview, I'm going to show you the clip, by the way. Just wait for this. During this interview, Keir Starmer jokingly saying, well, I'm not actually in charge. Well, he didn't say that. He said, we're a team, me and Rachel Reeves. And because Krishnan asked him, who's actually in charge? You're both here, we're doing an interview, who's in charge? Especially when it comes to economic policies. And I know it's supposed to be lighthearted, and they would say, yeah, we're a team. But behind humour, behind lighthearted comments, you can translate the true leadership or lack of leadership of the Labour Party and Keir Starmer. Let's watch and analyse this together.
Keir Starmer, Rachel Reeves, welcome. This is our first joint interview with you, and we're focusing on economic policy. So who's in charge?
We're jointly in charge and working with a good partner. You'll need this for Strictly, where you work as a team of two, but we're not going to foxtrot just at the moment.
I mean, at first, I know exactly what I was trying to do. It's trying to say, hey, we're both here, we'll both answer questions. But what you have to do as a political leader, you say, well, I'm the leader, I'm in charge, but obviously the Shadow Chancellor is also here to help us support the policies and everything else. He's so weak and feeble. You can see the personality or lack of it by listening to that answer. I know it's not really a serious answer, but you can judge someone's character based on how strong they are or how weak they are when it comes to answering a simple question. But it gets worse and cringy, very cringy.
So you're more sort of Cameron Osborne than Blair Brown, is what you're saying. You're in unison.
Let's maybe take that as far as unison. Obviously different policies, but that approach of working together, that's what we do day in, day out.
Oh, okay, this part is about Krishnan Guru Murthy. This is just softball. This is not how you interview a political leader. If it were Rishi Sunak, or basically anyone who's not a left-wing leader, well, a left-wing party, I know the Tories are left-wing as well, this is not what the journalists that we have on the media would do. They ask some very serious questions, sometimes gotcha questions, and try to trap them. But somehow, when it comes to Keir Starmer, is this really what sort of journalism we are having in our country? It makes no sense. There's no balance. They either go very aggressive and try to corner you and trap you, or they just give you some random stupid questions and joke with you about you didn't say you're not in charge, are you? And just move on. Now, in this part, and they're also joking about, oh, you're more like George Osborne and David Cameron rather than Tony Blair and Gordon Brown. And then, obviously, at the end of the interview, they have to confirm that Keir Starmer is the leader, in case you forgot. So you would assume that Keir Starmer would have to say that. No. Rachel Reeves says it.
But if you want to extend the Strictly metaphor, you see, someone has to lead.
Keir is the leader. Keir's the leader of the Labour Party.
But every leader needs that strong support, as you will see on Strictly. But there's beyond the relationship, which is strong. We work together. We think together.
They do everything together. So who makes the actual decisions? See, again, you have to analyze these little moments. These are not really that kind of serious, but it does matter when it comes to knowing the personalities of our political candidates. The fact that it was Rachel Reeves intervening at the end saying, well, Keir is the leader. This is supposed to be Keir Starmer's job to say, I'm the leader and my colleague is here to help me out. Not that we think together, we do everything together, we have beer and curry together when Angela Rayner's not around. Somebody has to be in charge. Like, who is supposed to be in charge of the Labour Party and the policies that could form potentially the next Labour government? Now, who do you want to be in charge of your cyber security? Somebody has to do that as well. Well, I can tell you, Atlas VPN are here to give you a massive help. We have a big problem right now with the online safety bill being implemented and Keir Starmer coming out with more authoritarian policies. The best way you can protect your digital identity for now is to get an Atlas VPN, £1.50 a month. They have a special deal right now because privacy is very important. And on top of that, 3 months extra, go on get.atlasvpn.com/Maya. The link is in the description. Or if you have a smart TV, you can watch it. If you're watching on smart TV, you can scan the QR code. I know it's still not the perfect solution to all the problems that we now have, and the way the online safety bill are going to be being implemented, they want to go after the VPN companies as well. But VPN companies are smart. They're going to find ways to go around it to keep our freedoms. Anyway, check out the link in the description and to get your own Atlas VPN. But I'm going to actually be talking about a number of other things on this channel today. And I want to get your opinion as well, because obviously we are talking about the Labour Party and the Tory government. But the next video, in about half an hour, I'm going to come back and talk to you guys about there's a group of civil servants who are against the woke culture. I know, shocking, absolutely surprising. So there is a group of anti-woke civil servants who've decided to rise up against the machine. And they have basically coordinated this campaign and sent out a letter to the Cabinet Secretary, Simon Case, to start basically push out the woke agenda. So I'm going to talk about that because that's going to be quite interesting considering the elections are coming up. I want to get your opinion on that. But also, Rishi Sunak is apparently decided to copy Jacinda Ardern's policy and legacy. Oh, it's going to be a tough day. And anyway, we're going to come back in half an hour. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to get your Atlas VPN. The link is in the description. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.